And recording. Heidi Ho, Canadian freedom fighter. We're at the best police station on Vancouver Island called Oak Bay Detachment. News Now not so silent, or News Now Victoria not so silent. Only police station that he says is worthwhile being police officers. The rest are scum bucket violators. And that's my personal opinion, and I'm sticking to it.
Here we go.
Yeah, we're live on Facebook.
You don't have my permission.
Well, I don't need your permission. You know, you're in public. You can be videotaped. I don't have to respect your wishes.
I'm going to tell the police.
Oh, you go ahead and tell the police, sir. I don't care, because I'm practicing my Canadian Charter of Rights. I'm not practicing my fundamental freedoms. But we're going to go into this station and say hello to them, because they're a good station.
Hi, hello. Just want to let you guys know we're going to take some pictures and video just around the area here. Hi.
Hi.
Just outside.
Or,
Oh, just for freedom.
okay,
YouTube. We're just going to be outside.
okay.
My friend Heidi came from Saskatoon to check out, taking her on a tour of the best police station and the worst police station in the CRD.
Okay.
You guys are number one, the best.
Okay,
We went to the worst and now we're checking out the best.
okay, good to know.
It's well known on YouTube. This is the best police station in the CRD.
Oh, well, there we go.
Yeah. Just ask Ray.
Okay.
Is Ray here?
I know he went home for the day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Let him know that YouTube showed up.
yeah. Okay,
We're doing a tour to check out the best police station in the CRD.
I'll let him know. Take care.
We'll be gone in a couple minutes.
Okay.
Have a great day, ma'am.
Thank you.
So that was a wonderful experience.
Yeah, we'll go to your left here, actually.
Oak Bay Police Station. Public entrance. That's where we went in. Because we're the public. We're part of We the People. Oh, hey Jen. I see your face up in the corner. Thank you for joining us on Facebook. You can leave a comment. I don't know if I'll see it.
So maybe we'll just stick around right here in this shade.
Okay.
You get a good shot of the sign here.
I'll walk over to it. Up, tilt. And Jen, she says, "Hi guys. This is the Oak Bay Police and Fire Department." There you go. And we're having a great day, as you know, Jen. And I got your comment, "Hi guys," with a wave. And it's not even a finger. Imagine that.
Here, I'll get a picture of you in front of the sign. Get the license plate out of the picture. Smile. Perfect.
So for YouTube, Heidi Ho, Canadian freedom fighter, out in Victoria, BC on Vancouver Island, videoing with News Now Victoria, not so silent.
The fire hall. So when I was here last time, I was set up right where my tripod is.
Yeah.
And a guy pulled up in a pickup truck, parked right there, and he goes, "You filming the hall, or?" And I said, "Oh no, just the police station." He goes, "Oh, I can move the truck if you need."
Yeah, that was cute. This is almost exactly like the Tudor homes that we built,
Yeah.
except instead of having 3,
Yeah.
we would have had 2.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
But one of the other builders tried to copy our Tudors
Yeah.
with the dormers,
Yeah.
and he couldn't figure out the slope of the roof,
Oh yeah.
so he couldn't put an exterior door on the house
Oh no.
because the top 1/3 of the windows were covered by the roof.
Hmm.
So if you tried to put an exterior door on, you couldn't open it.
Hmm.
So they let it go bankrupt.
Huh.
It sat for 2 years, and then somebody finally bought it.
Right.
But we went on vacation, and we even gave another draftsman
Yeah.
some plans of houses, but they were bigger. All he had to do was make them smaller.
Yeah.
Couldn't figure it out.
Huh.
But our framers knew how to frame what we were building,
Right.
so they just framed it by hand, on their own, and forgot the blueprint.
Awesome.
But the first 3 months, first 4 months, I received an award for the greatest dollar value for New Homes Month.
Yeah.
$750,000, but I sold 4 houses in 1 month, and we charged $60 a square foot plus the land. Now it's probably like $180 a square foot, plus you got to be a millionaire to own the land.
Right. Wow. Great.
Nice street though.
Yeah.
We can't say Old Glory blowing in the wind, but we can say when I was in elementary school, they made a contest for everybody across Canada
Oh yeah.
to draw a flag.
Oh yeah.
So whoever it was, some kid got that picked.
Right. Yeah, I remember they changed it to that when I was a youngster, or before I was born, maybe. What year did they change it? Do you remember?
I think it would have been when I would have been in grade 4 or grade 5.
Oh, okay. So it was way before
Yeah.
before my time.
So 53 plus 6
Right.
would have been 59. So yeah, somewhere 64, 65.
Oh yeah, yeah. 10 years before my time.
Yeah. Well, the privilege of being an old fart.
Yeah. Well, I'm catching up. So yeah, that's it.
And eventually everybody catches up to everybody because we all die and the age count stops.
Yeah. Oh, I should put it on your body cam too. If you don't mind. Excuse my reach.
But this is a beautiful fire hall. This is just like out of history.
There you go.
There we go. And there goes the Oak Bay bus off the Willows, wherever that is.
Willows Beach.
Okay, and hey, it's a temperature controlled bus. How about that? We're videoing, but we're not going to put you in the video. Unless you want to do an interview.
About what?
Well, anything you want. We're on Facebook and on YouTube Live.
My friend Heidi came all the way from Saskatoon. I'm taking her on a tour of the worst and the best police station in CRD.
Oh, wow. I don't know anything about police stations, so I cannot help.
Can't comment.
Well, I got good news for you. This is the best.
It looks the best, and it's got its own little.
Yeah, it looks nice.
It's got its own little park.
But is that because Oak Bay has the least amount of crime?
No, it's because some police departments that you go to with cameras, they come out and they demand your ID, and if you refuse to give it,
Just like that.
if you refuse to give it, even when you're not required to, they might arrest you and criminally charge you and seize all your cameras and put you on bail conditions. Where at Oak Bay, they'll come out and shake your hand, exchange names, have a cordial conversation, and ask you to possibly send the video when it's uploaded to the internet.
But again, that could be also the case.
So I've been arrested once and threatened for obstruction
Oh,
once.
just for an interest in.
Just public photography.
Yeah.
Wow.
I was videotaping the Brinks armored guard car,
Okay, yeah.
their main vault, and the cops didn't like it. But I was on the sidewalk.
Yeah,
So-
people can go there and use their eyes, can't they?
Yeah. Exactly.
So he's going to arrest me, so I figured, well, rather than being arrested, I'll produce my ID under protest.
Well, you could always go see the mural that they painted on Centennial Square with the all cops are bastards now, and that's quite big in the news at the moment.
yeah.
That's quite bad.
Bit of an oversight.
Yeah.
Well, you guys have a fantastic day.
You too.
You too.
Enjoy the rest of the day and the tour.
Thanks. Enjoy. Take care. So yeah, there we are. The best police station in the CRD. So maybe what I'll do is set up the tripod, and we'll kind of do the same thing that we did at the other place.
Okay.
I'll kind of tell a story beside you there.
Well, I'm going to sit my scooter right in that shady spot.
Oh, for sure.
Unfortunately, today my legs are getting tired. Oh, we have somebody else that joined us on Facebook. I can't see who you are, but if you'd give us a comment, I'd really appreciate that. This is the best police department on the CRD
Capital Regional District.
Capital Regional District of Vancouver Island.
That's funny. Lady says, "What's this for?" I go, "Freedom." So I want to kind of have the
Sun in our face?
well, I want to kind of have the sign in the back.
Okay, well let's go over there then and put up with the heat. Yeah.
Setting up right about here, because what I want to do is just block that license plate.
Oh,
So if you
okay.
wouldn't mind just sitting right here, and let me just double check.
I'll sit to make sure that it is blocked or isn't blocked.
Just a little bit that way. Perfect, right there,
We try to accommodate people, and we just had a third person join us. Thank you for joining Heidi Oxman live stream, and I'm static recording on my YouTube channel, Heidi Ho, Canadian Freedom Fighter, and I'm on Vancouver Island. I drove out from Saskatoon to especially video with News Now Victoria, Not So Silent.
Is it this way or that way?
No, it's going that way.
Oh, okay.
So, News Now is going to give a little recap of the situation he ran into here.
Yeah, so, hello good citizens. My name is Dan, here with Heidi Ho, Canadian Freedom Fighter, down at the Oak Bay Police Department. Taking Heidi on a tour of the best and the worst police stations in the CRD. And we're here today, right now, at Oak Bay Police Department, which is the best police department in the CRD, as far as we know anyways. So yeah, when it came down here in 2018, had a very cordial conversation and meeting with not only the Oak Bay Police, but also the Oak Bay Fire Department. One of the firemen pulled up in a truck and asked me if I was filming the hall, and I said, no, just the police station. And he said, oh, I can move the truck if you need. So that's kind of how it goes down here in Oak Bay at the police department and the Oak Bay Fire Hall. How you liking the tour so far, Heidi?
I'm really enjoying myself because I'm learning stuff that I wouldn't have learned. Dan's a great teacher, and that's the whole point of doing these videos, is to make yourself more and more professional.
Yeah, awesome. Awesome.
So I'd rather be a professional than a wannabe. But if I became a cop, then I'd be a wannabe violator. But not of this detachment.
Yeah, that's pretty much it right there.
But this is one of the most expensive subdivisions in the city of Victoria. Mm-hmm. It's the high end of the high end.
A little uneventful here.
Yeah.
As expected.
Well, they get a pass. The other police department, they were too scared to come outside, but they gave a cam back from inside the police station doors and had their flash turned on. So I saw their flash go off, and you're going to get a really good picture turning on your flash and taking the picture through a window. I don't think it's going to work.
Yeah, it's going to be funny. He's going to go back to his desk and go, oh, shit. I got nothing.
Yeah. I got a picture of a new sun.
That's about it.
Except there's no yellow to it. It's just a bright light. Poof! Like an atomic bomb.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like when we attack people with flashlights.
Yeah.
It's just like that.
Well, both of us have been attacked.
Yeah.
I ended up with a brain injury and a torn rotator cusper.
Yeah.
So I didn't appreciate that. And it was the Abbotsford guards that did it to me. He was a supervisor. Didn't like me videoing on their property, but that's part of our rights to film government institutions. And I never passed no trespass signs or restricted areas. I was going down to visitors parking. And I know better than to pass visitors parking, but didn't get that far. But I got a mean beating up. So since he wanted to beat up a lovely woman as myself, I wonder what he does to his wife when he gets home. Or his gay partner when he gets home.
Yeah, or both.
Yeah, or both. He could be ambidextrous. But that's what we're trying to inform people about. There's nothing wrong with public photography.
Yeah.
And that's all we want to do is educate people to grab their cameras. If they see something, record it.
Yeah. And we want to be good examples.
Yeah, we want to be good examples, and you know, we don't have to tell everybody they're dickheads and idiot sticks. But when they prove they're being a dickhead and an idiot stick, they deserve a few comments back.
Yeah.
So sometimes I've been very bad, and lots of times I've been very good. And there goes the best of the best.
That's the supervisor.
And that was the supervisor.
Tonight's supervisor.
So we didn't even worry about hiding the car at this location.
Yeah, we parked in their lot.
Parked in their parking lot.
Yeah. And we're actually on their property.
And as Dan's saying, we're actually on their property. So, but again, it's still public property, publicly accessible.
Yeah.
But if there was a no trespass or a restricted sign, we wouldn't have our butts parked here.
Yeah. Like over there, it's a restricted area, which we're not going over there. You can't. Well, it's behind the sign.
Okay, back over that way somewhere.
Yeah.
So we're not here to get arrested. We're just here to have fun.
Yeah.
We can get arrested on our non-fun days when we are having fun. It's like
But it's not a long weekend.
yeah, and spend the weekend in jail. But it's like when you're at work or you're playing baseball, you're not having fun unless you draw blood. When you draw blood, you know you're having fun. So I paid for this trip. I was in my four-wheel electric disabled scooter, and a person ran a stop sign and totaled off my electric scooter, so that happened July 30th, and I just got paid out $4,703.50, and I get to keep the scooter. But when you try to turn the steering wheel, it sounds like a CV joint going click, 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 click.
Clack, 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 clack.
Yeah. So, but disabled stores will not repair a scooter when it's hit by a car,
So you knew.
because they don't want the liability.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Not worth it. Or the loss of a sale.
Yeah. So, yeah, they were kind of under the impression that they would be selling me one. But I want to get a car instead, and use my push walkers to get around with.
Yeah.
So, being a smoker, I gave myself COPD, and walking just tires me right out.
Standing.
But other than that, I'm in great shape. In fact, I'm going to show Dan what size my muscles still are at age 66.
Nice.
Look at that, mother.
Cow. I think if we had an arm wrestle contest, I'd lose.
But this one sucks.
Oh yeah, right.
So it's a loaded question, because this muscle is called a Popeye muscle.
I was gonna say you need more spinach.
Yeah. So somewhere in there, it's tore,
Right.
so it pops up.
It keeps. Oh, okay. I see.
So it looks impressive as a muscle,
But it's not.
but it's not. Now, if it was my right hand, since I'm single, I could understand. But when you only rotate when one arm gets tired, it doesn't get much of a exercise for pumping up a muscle.
Yeah.
But I was being insulted at the Brinks Armored Guard main vault, and the cop kept calling me sir, and I said, "Why are you insulting me?" And he goes, "What do you mean insulting me?" I says, "Well, you keep calling me sir." "Oh." I said, "No, I'm a female." And I said to him, "Do you want to put your hands down my pants and check me out?" But he just didn't want to do a body cavity search. He was no fun. But he was going to arrest me for obstruction, which is a joke because you can't obstruct your own investigation.
Yeah, exactly.
So it just goes to show what 6 months of police service training gives a police officer.
Yeah, not much.
And our famous retort to that is, yes, and a hairdresser has to go to school for 2 years before she gets her journeymans to cut hair.
Yeah.
But they only got to go to school for 6 months, and then they spend all the time at the gun range learning how to put holes in our bodies and leak fluid. But they're not interested in going to the law library and reading up.
Yeah.
I wonder if this is Mr. Supervisor?
Mrs. or
Mrs.
Miss. It is.
Well,
Unless there's two. It was a blonde gal I saw pull out.
I wonder if she's a lesbian. I got to go introduce myself.
Just let them approach us if they want to.
Yeah.
I don't think they will. But maybe if she goes inside, maybe we'll just take off. Call
Okay.
it that. We'll see what happens here.
Well, I brought my cancer sticks with me, which is kind of funny because I have this weird rheumatoid arthritis disease. You got to be drunk to pronounce it. It's called scleroderma, but it attacks your organs.
Oh, really?
So
You get your lighter there?
it's in my pocket.
Oh.
So they did a x-ray of all my organs to see if they were being affected.
Yeah.
And they found a little spot on my lung that was under the size of a centimeter.
Oh, yeah.
So I had a special CAT scan done of that, but it was a special CAT scan.
Right.
And they injected me with some fluid.
Yeah.
And if it was cancer, it would have showed it being self-fed, I guess.
Right.
So it showed nothing. So last week I had another one because I was scheduled for every 6 months, and whatever the little spot was is totally gone. So my specialist figured that it was just maybe a cough caused a tear.
Yeah, a scar, or not a scar. Yeah, a tear. Yeah, yeah, a rupture of something.
Yeah.
Huh.
So, but I can't go for stem cell transplants because I'm still a dope smoker. My medical license is for 16 pounds, but I still smoke cigarettes, and part of the recovery of my stem cells out of my bone marrow, I have to go on chemotherapy. So I have to be smoke-free for 3 months before I can qualify for stem cell recovery to see if stem cell replacement therapy will work. But if it does work, it'll cure me of this stupid illness.
Right.
So I'd rather go for the cure and die as a result of being cured
Trying. Yeah, yeah.
than be stuck with it.
Yeah.
But it's basically, as I showed Dan, it's turning me into a tree.
Yeah.
All my body parts are hard. You can't squeeze my fingers. They don't indent my whole body. You can't grab my skin. If you wanted to pinch me, you'd spend the rest of your life trying to do that one.
You'd be better off poking.
Yeah, you'd be better off poking me. And use a compass if you're going to poke me.
Just don't break your finger.
Yeah, don't want to break your finger. Then you're going to sue me. And I have no money, so you don't want to do that.
Yeah.
But if you wait long enough, my lawsuits will come through, and then I will have money.
Settle for what you do have.
Yeah.
A pack of cigarettes. Or
Pack of cigarettes. But usually when I videotape, I always light up a joint to harass them. But I didn't do that today because this isn't a harassment video. This is an educational video for me, courtesy of News Now Victoria, Not So Silent. And I'm really, really lucky. Of all the auditors in Canada, he's the only person that contacted me back and actually gave me advice when I was arrested at the Matsqueak Penitentiary in Abbotsford. So I feel really lucky to know him, and we got to meet face to face last night. Face to face on YouTube just isn't the same.
Yeah.
But Dan's quite a bit taller than I am, so when he gave me a hug, I kind of had to reach up to get my arms around his shoulders. Good afternoon to you.
So maybe we'll just take off when you're done your smoke.
Sure, or I can put it out and save it for later.
No, not in a rush.
Okay. Well, I'm going to take this off my shoulder and put it on my knee. And hey Jen, we still got you hanging in there with us. Really appreciate it. You're a loving friend. I love you dearly. And I told Dan how we first met, that when we went to do that thing that we did together, I had no money and you paid for everything for the trip, bought me smokes, bought me food. You treated me like a wonderful person. And since 2017, we've been lovers as friends and friends for life. You're a fantastic person, Jen. I can only think the best of you. And you're on the one hand that I can count for friends, besides Dan being tied with you, and Nick. You guys are both #1, but tied for #3. I'm just going to put my camera down, man, so we don't video you.
We're videoing this way.
You're videoing that way?
Yeah.
I'm good.
Have a good day.
Thank you.
Just taking my friend. She came all the way from Saskatoon. She wanted to go on a tour of the best and the worst police stations in the CRD.
Oh, this is best one.
It is.
Yes. Yes.
And it's
Number
not
one.
even because you work here. It's just because you're one of the great employees that work here.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Have a good weekend.
Everyone that comes to visit the Oak Bay Fire and Police Department, they always
Yeah.
feel very welcome.
Yes.
Yeah.
We try to do that.
Yeah.
Take care.
Have a good weekend.
Thank you.
Take care.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye.
And there's living proof that Oak Bay is great. And Jen just left a comment. Yes, I'm still here with a happy face. Well, you're a great person, Jen. It's a privilege and an honor, but it's not a right. It's a privilege and an honor to know you and have you in my life.
So that's how it goes at Oak Bay.
So that's how she goes. So Jen, we're gonna end this video, but once again, we don't shut our cameras off until we've made our getaway. But with this detachment, I don't think you have to make a getaway.
No.
But thanks for watching, Jen. Appreciated it. And so did News Now Victoria.
And that concludes the tour of the best and the worst police departments in the CRD.
And as you saw the lady,
Yeah.
she said they go out of their way to make people feel welcome here.
Yeah. She knew they were number one. We didn't have to tell her.
Yeah.
She goes, well, we are.
So when you're the best of the best,
Yeah. When they know.
they know.
You know something's up when they know. Right on. Thanks for coming.
Oh, I appreciate
Sure.
it, Dan.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, we're supposed to be a community
Yeah.
and watch each other's backs.
Yeah.
And there's so few of us that want to behave like we're part of a community.
Yeah.
And it's like everybody has their own agenda,
Yeah.
but doesn't care one little bit about the other person.
Yeah.
And I found that to be totally untrue with Dan.
Yeah.
So he's a true human being. Of course, I'm in his car. I have to suckle up to him because he can tell me hit the road.
You can walk home.
Yeah. And swim while I'm at it. I'm not sure which car was yours. So we're just going to shut everything down. I'll talk to you later, Jen. Stay safe, you too. You too, love. As you know, I mean that from the bottom of my heart to the top of my toes. Oh, I meant top of my heart and the bottom of my toes. Talk to you later, love. Heidi Ho signing out. See you later. 2 fingers up. Peace sign.
Right on. And that concludes the tour.
Oh, my cousin, who's my favorite cousin,
Yeah.
was watching.
Oh, nice.
And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 other people were watching.
Ah, right on.
And we got 5 comments, but I never got to see them.
No. Oh, well. What's this for? Freedom.
Yeah.
You still have that water? Are you okay? Or
Yeah. It's in the front seat. And it's funny. The heat kills you and the cold kills me. And I live in Saskatchewan.
That is funny.
Okay. Heidi Ho, Canadian freedom fighter, signing off with the privilege of News Now Victoria. Not so silent. And he definitely is not silent. Bye for now. Signing off.